Okay, back to recording. Sorry about that. I actually have a nickname in this park. How crazy is that? Here I am, this little dorky Jersey kid, this little dorky transvestite, and just from hanging out here, I actually have a nickname and stuff. How wild is that? So today, my next plan is to go over to the Stonewall Inn, which I've never been to before. And although I'm not gay, I'd love to check it out. See, I keep trying to find people that are like drag queens and like sissies. I'm trying to find people like that. Or like dominant women that are into that. And I never thought I'd come back here for this reason. You know, like trying to like find like-minded people. So I'm like on the internet the other day. I'm like, well, there's LGBT all over New York City. How could you not find that? You know. So then I was like, Stonewall Inn is like 3 blocks over. I'm like, you got to go over and check that out. But coming from Jersey is kind of funny because it's almost like I don't live that far away. I live like just a half hour over the bridge, so it takes maybe 40 minutes to get to Midtown, which you know I don't mind the drive. It's like, actually, is this sunlight? What is blocking the sun? Oh, okay, that's true. Oh, I see. If you move closer, okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, but can you see the whole picture then? Oh, I think I said last time I was in here that the cool thing about shooting these videos is that actually sometimes I'm like, I'm just standing like spacing out and stuff, then I'll go home and then I'll edit the thing. Or I'll look back at it and I'll be like, oh, that was a really good shot you got, or something like that. So, oh, no problem, Bongo. So a lot of times I'm like, I go into orbit and I'm sitting here like thinking about different stuff. I just realized that if I keep rolling tape, so to speak, see, I'm from the analog age. If I keep rolling tape, then eventually I'll find stuff that I edit and it's cool. But considering the way it was the first time I came in here, yeah, it was really, really hot. I remember that. But it was the first time I like came out as a sissy cheerleader cross-dresser. So I come to the park. It's like 87 degrees and humid. I'm wearing a sweater, just sopping in sweat, And of course I have an anxiety disorder, so I'm a nervous wreck. I'm like. But I was doing it in Jersey, and in all honesty, it wasn't cutting in Jersey. I'm like, I got to go to the city and do this. I'm like, it's much more laid back in some respects. I shouldn't knock Jersey because actually it is pretty. I was just there the other day, like in the mall, hanging out like this. And no one cares either. It's sort of, I guess in 2020 it's like such a big deal. I mean, I grew up in like the 80s and 90s. I mean, I look like I'm like 25 and I'm 46. So, it's like just so much different like in 2020. Like I can make this recording right now. There's like people sitting around like nobody cares. But that's why I love New York City altogether. I mean, so I've been lucky enough. I've gone to the top of the Empire State Building like this. I joke around. I say I'm New York City's little cheerleader. Top of the Empire State Building, down by the Chrysler Building, Tompkins Square Park, Washington Square Park. I just did Columbus Park in Chinatown, which was awesome. My ideal situation, like I just want to be the teacher's pet. You know what I mean? Like I'm a little dork, so I'm not gonna admit. Like I'm just a little like dork. And I was raised by my mom, who's a really independent, strong woman. She still runs the entire show. Irish Catholic mother from Bainbridge, Brooklyn. My dad died when I was a little kid, so my brother and I was adopted from Cambodia, my brother was adopted from Vietnam. He's 48, I'm 46. But because my mom always ran the show and I never really had a dad, I think I always just looked at it like women, like women could do it also, to speak. So, and then I got rejected by girls like all my life, so I was like, well, I mean, I was already cross-dressing in like high school, so I was like, if I turn myself into that girl, then I never get rejected and I never, right? So now, I'm Jennifer Stardust because of that reason, And she never rejects me. She never tells me I suck, or we never fight. We just lay in bed together at night, listen to music, that kind of thing. Space out. So again, today is the 23rd of February, Sunday. I don't know, it's probably like 2:30 or something like that. You know, I know you people probably don't even like listen to this entire video, but I don't care. I'm shooting for my own video, for my own benefit. You know, I came over to this side of the park because I thought it was more sunny. I get a better video. It's really elegant. It's just as dark as it was on the other side of the park. I don't know. You see what I'm saying? Like if I move there, then you can see. Okay. No, you can't say I didn't try. And I always say this for people that don't understand. The reason I hold up the one finger a lot of times is just simply because Jen and I are the same person. So, you know, my girlfriend and I are the same person, all with one body. So like, you know, whenever not that I never hit on girls because I don't know how to. I'd like start sweating from the anxiety disorder. But like, if I ever did, like, or if I ever get rejected, I just like hold the one finger up. You know? And it's not like the middle finger. I'm not, you know. It's like, what does that mean? You know? And it's like, well, and I don't even say it. I just kind of do it for my own confidence thing. Okay, just a few more poses and then we're going to split and check out this stone. How does that sound? Cool? All right, cool. Cheerleader, cheerleader. The crazy part about this whole thing is, like, I thought about this like a couple of months ago. It's like back in, I don't know, you know, October or something. I was like, you know, I'm in the middle of New York City. I'm in the middle of like Washington Square Park, at the top of the Empire State Building. I'm like, and I really am the only like, say, quote unquote sissy cheerleader like around, you know. And all of a sudden you're like, oh my god, like how do you manage to stand out in New York City? You know what I mean? Like. All right, I'm assuming I got all this on tape. Yeah, all right, I got all this. So I think we got the whole video. Okay, Stonewall Inn, here we come. That's next stop.